As Barbados gets set to embark upon an International Monetary Fund program, former Prime Minister Owen Arthur is pleading with the local private sector to play a greater role in the economy. He was responding to questions from the public after delivering a public lecture at the University of the West Indies CAFL campus. The former Prime Minister believes the IMF program will result in a phenomenon which he describes as a retreat of government, where the state plays a smaller role in the economy. As such, he's pleading with the private sector to take on greater responsibility.
But what I think is necessary is that if you're going to have private sector growth, the private sector itself has to be able to conceive of a program as to how a private sector can grow without always having to say, well, we want the government to do this and we want the government to do that.
Acknowledging that job losses are imminent given the nature of structural adjustment, Mr. Arthur wants more private financial institutions to partner with government to make funds available to Barbadians forced to open their own businesses.
The government's financial institutions, Fund Access and Enterprise Growth Fund, should formulate a partnership with credit unions. And the private sector banks should also formulate a relationship with those to be able to ensure that people who will lose jobs under the structural adjustment program have access to funding to be able to start enterprises of their own, because people who will lose jobs from the private sector, public sector in Barbados will not get back jobs again.
Two well-known financial companies have combined their operations to form a new financial services brand. Signia Financial Group Incorporated and Globe Finance Incorporated have been amalgamated and will now be called Signia Globe Financial Group Incorporated. In its statement on the development, Goddard Enterprises Limited announced that it has divested its shares of Globe Finance following the execution of the amalgamation. The agreement was signed on September 4th. Time now to take a look at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across the region.
First up in Jamaica, Barita Investments Limited was the volume leader with 1,062,000 units at $10 each, and they were followed by JMMB Group Limited and Siboney Group Limited. In Trinidad and Tobago, Trinidad Cement Limited was the volume leader with 69,000 shares changing hands for a value of $186,300, and they were followed by Republic Financial Holdings Limited and National Flour Mills Limited. And in Barbados, Goddard Enterprises Limited was the sole security, trading 19 shares at $4.20 each.
China's President Xi Jinping has been stressing the importance of a strong relationship with Russia. His comments come as he recently met with Russia's President Vladimir Putin to discuss a number of areas of cooperation, including new business opportunities. Observers say the meeting is all the more significant given both Russia and China's share of challenges with the West in recent times.